anybody there. One person. Hi, one person. It's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fucking okay. I gotta be there. Nobody else has to be there. Right? That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So, that is so tall. I don't know how that's going to work out, but whatever. Namaste. Namaste. I am so sorry. 1,000 apologies for being late. Let's get started. I might have to get up back and forth. Maybe I'll put my chair this way.
I don't know that one.
I'm talking to you. Okay. Is this too far away? I'm on my tripod. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Ruby, just a Texas medium. Hi, Tracy, buddy. Happy birthday, Bryn. Happy birthday, all the Aquariuses out there, but happy birthday, Bryn. Happy birthday, Bryn. Happy birthday, Christine. Happy birthday, Patricia. And Bryn's birthday is exactly today. Happy birthday, Liliana. Crazy Yates, Jess's daughter. Her birthday was on the 6th. Okay. Yeah, I'm a redhead today, in case you didn't notice. Yeah, redhead. Do redheads have more fun? Well, I'll let you know tonight. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna get this action started. I've been meditating, really the whole day. There was something on my mind. I couldn't figure it out. That's okay. Anyway, is this so far away? Let me know if you can hear me, because I can't make the tripod shorter, but it does take weight off of me. Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Hi, Jazzy Jewel. Yours was the 7th? Happy birthday. That was the same day as Patricia. Happy birthday, Jazzy Jewel. You can hear... Okay, thank you, buddy. Thank you, my moderators. I got my moderators in the house. I got my friends and moderators in the house, which is Tracy and Ruby, just a Texas medium, fellow creator, fellow psychic. Can you guys hear my music? Put a 2 if you can hear my music. It's okay if you can't, but it's important for you to hear me. Sometimes I might stand up because I'm having trouble with sitting down. You can hear the music? Oh, good, okay. It's just, I don't own the rights to the music. It is not Jason Stevenson. It's, I don't even know what it is. New Medicine? NU Medicine? Anyhow, I need it for the beginning of the reading. For some reason, this kind of incense is not... Oh, there you go. You see it now, right? I always want that to be on the film. just means something, but if you saw this whole setup, you would say, where are you going to do the cards? Okay. Anyway, maybe I should stand up for a couple minutes. Yeah, I'm going to stand up for a couple minutes. Let me just put this, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so we have 4 people, Fabulous 4. This is the first night of the Fabulous 4. If you want a reading, I'm also doing this. I think the dates were, do I have the cards here? I've been bringing, here, one second. Yeah, this is Fab 4 Psychic Night, Part 1. Okay. We are also doing, this is February 10th, Psychic Night. I understand if some people had to go to bed because I was late, as usual. I will be late to my funeral, but I had no makeup on. I looked terrible. I was doing a lot of crying past 2 days, and so I had to put a wig on and makeup and be a little bit pretty for you guys. Okay. Anyway, you didn't want to see what I looked like before without makeup. I did a brown lip because you can't do red lip with red hair. You can't do a red shirt or an orange shirt with red hair. This is what I've tried to tell my 2 ginger sisters for many years. But, you know, sometimes they didn't listen, okay? Why can't you do that? Because ginger hair goes better with a matte, because ginger is like, boom, boom, in your face. All right, so you have to go with a brown matte. Okay, I know you didn't click on to hear about that, but that's in my brain, so I'm going to tell you guys. Yeah, so the other dates are February 29th at 8 p.m. I'm doing the second Fab 4 if you want to be a part of it, or if you can't do February because you don't have the 20, the Jackson, okay? Then March 9th at 8 p.m. And the last one is March 30th at 9 p.m. Okay. And that's all I got. That's the dates I got. Okay. Anyhow. So let's start. Ironically, I have 2 Aries, 2 people who are Aries. They just want me to, one person doesn't matter. She just gave me a nickname for her. But I got 2 Aries, 1 Leo, and 1 Cancer. Okay. So I'm going to do the Aries, not together, but like in order, only because like if I'm vibing on Aries, then some of the stuff that I say might resonate for both of them. But I will individually do everybody. Okay. I am a woman of my word. Okay. So let's get started. Yeah, and I have your questions. And so in case you just clicked on and you don't even understand where you are, hello, I'm Mystic Brady. Namaste. I don't know why I keep on saying hello. I'm not supposed to say hello. I'm supposed to say namaste. Okay, you guys are my Zen zebras. And I'm a Zen zebra. I try to be. Except I was a crying zebra for a lot of hours. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right? Okay. I'm a big baby. All right. So I got it out. I got it out. I didn't hold it in. I got it out. And hopefully I'm done with it. But who knows? I'm so emotional. Okay. Dolphin left. Dolphin right. Butterfly kisses lead to butterfly wishes. Okay. Okay. I did have a sip of Jesus juice, okay? I didn't have to tell you, but I'm honest to a fault. Anyway, is my straw big enough? Is it wide enough? Okay. Here we go. All right. So, the first Aries we're doing, the initials are BL, and the other Aries that we're doing is the initials is CS. just in case, I hope you watch it. Please. Just in case you're out there and you forgot to tell me a question, but I have the 3 questions. But if you have like a question, know that I might not see the chat when I'm talking, okay? But I'll try to see it, and then just understand that when I go back to my lives, I don't see any chat at all. So it's not like I can even go back to a chat that I've done on a live. The chat doesn't come up for me. I don't know why. Maybe somebody could tell me if I'm supposed to push a button or something. Push the right button. Okay. So let me just start. Okay. I'm going to start with Aries CS. Okay. It was supposed to be BL, but something told me go straight to CS, initial CS. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stand for a few minutes. I hope you don't mind. Okay. Because I was sitting pretty long and I did not go for a walk today. I said I was going to go for a walk and I did not go for a walk. So I'm trying not to beat myself up about it. Okay. I did prepare. The only thing I did today was prepare for this fabulous 4 because I wanted to be fabulous. Okay. So what messages do we need to tell Aries CS? What messages in terms of anything? This is the tarot. What messages do we need to tell? Was somebody being unkind in the comments already? Hey, 12 in the house. Give me a thumbs up if you want. What did they say? Please, and you could say happy birthday to my brother. His name is Sam. He would love for you to make his 10th the best. Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday, Aquarius Sam. I hope you have a great birthday and many more. I think it's going to be a great year for Aquarius. Hold on while I retrieve the cards. Happy birthday, Sam. Okay. It's going to take me a while. That was a whole chunk of cards that came out. All right, so I'm not going to look at the screen right now. I'm just going to shuffle because apparently I can't do both. Okay. What does Aries need to know? What does CS specifically need to know? Thank you. His question, he had 2 questions. One question was financially and career-wise, and the other question was love. So first, I'm just going to ask general. Spirit guides of CS, angels and ancestors of CS, what messages do you need him to know? Thank you. Okay, so I just put out 3 cards. They said do a 6-card spread. Okay. Okay, the first card I got for CS, who is an Aries, is Ace of Wands. But I do have to put the glasses on because I am blind as a bat. Okay. Are bats really blind? Yeah, they are. Especially at night, right? No, during the day. Okay. Ace of Wands is a very good card, and represents, wands represent the fire signs, which are Saggy, Aries, and Leo. Okay? And I have a Leo reading. One of the Fab Four is Leo. So we have Cancer, Leo, and 2 Aries. Okay. Anyhow, back to CS, Aries. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is new beginnings, birth, new ideas, and creation. So have you felt it, CS? Have you felt like something new is happening, something new is coming, like you're turning over a new leaf, or you're being forced, the universe is forcing you to change, to make a change, to make a difference? It's coming. This is a very hopeful card. In terms of career and finances, it's like showing you like a new opportunity is coming, so that your business or your job or your career is going to get better, more lucrative for you. So if you were wishing about that, or you were hoping, to get a new job, or to get a higher position in the job that you're at, or to just plain get, another side business or side hustle, this is saying that everything to do with money and opportunities will be very good, and present new beginnings presenting themselves to you. Okay. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. Money improvements are coming your way. Okay, so now we're getting 2 opportunities, new beginnings, and money improvements. Usually people read this as a positive card, but I'm going to tell you something different that I feel. Just take a look at that. What is he doing? What is he doing? So it's a king hoarding his pentacles. Pentacles represent Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but they also represent creative abilities, okay? And talents, and working at your craft, all right? And also money. Pentacles, money, equal money. All right, so the problem I have with this card, even though it says such a positive thing on the bottom, the problem I have with this card is, are you hoarding your gifts and talents, not using them enough because you're afraid of somebody taking them or copying you, or just pushing you to do too much, not wanting to share yourself, or not wanting to invest your money? So when I see this, I see the money is coming, but are you going to be scared? Like, the whole thing, you have to spend money to make money. You have to dream it to get it. To manifest something, you have to dream it. You have to write it down. You have to visualize it. You have to do the work. So when I see this card, yes, you will be getting opportunities and money, but are you holding in your talents and not stretching yourself, not taking a certain position somebody offered you because you don't want any more hours or responsibilities? Okay, that's what I see when I feel this card in terms of your initials too. So money improvements are coming your way. And definitely when I was doing a little meditation earlier, I wrote down notes, so I'll read them after this. And it'll be, it could go for both areas that I'm doing tonight. Basically, it was saying that opportunities will be there, but whether you take advantage of it or not, whether you utilize the gifts and talents that God gave you, or stretch yourself, what you already are comfortable with, are you just kind of easing in and staying with what you're comfortable with instead of pushing yourself a little bit more? Okay, Spirit always wants you to push yourself, and know that it's scary to push yourself, right? You want to kind of be comfortable, and it's scary to push yourself into like a new part of your job, or a new section of your life, or a new relationship. But it's necessary to do that in order to grow. And also, the pentacles represent your gifts and talents that you've worked on, that you already have. Okay? All right, so 4 pentacles, money improvements, more coming for you, your way. Okay, then we have the Fool. Good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. So see how all of these are coming together? All of the tarot are coming together. This is new opportunities coming your way. This is money, finances, but you hoarding it, maybe not speaking about it, not taking that next step because you feel like, what if I lose it all? I'm good this way. Anything new I get, I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to do any more creative things. So push it. Push yourself. Okay? Being the Fool, yeah, you don't want to jump off the cliff. So do the research. Okay? Do the research, and that'll make you feel more secure. Really think about and pray about what you want to do in the next 3 years. Just put it in 3 years. Okay? So you don't overwhelm yourself. All right? So good friends, happiness, needing to take a leap forward. Okay? So the Fool is not looking down. And the way you could just really have the best of both worlds is by doing your research in the field that you want, making the phone calls, surrounding yourself with family and friends that you haven't seen in a while, or maybe that you just haven't had time because you're always working. Okay, because the Aries are always working. All right, and they're always doing for other people. Start doing things for you. Put it on the calendar to do something for you that you enjoy doing. Okay, doesn't matter what other people think. You got to do more self-care. Okay, CS and Aries. Aries have trouble with self-care because they always want to put everybody first, and sometimes they have 2 jobs, and they're usually excellent parents, but then sometimes they do too much for the kids and they don't do enough for themselves. And the ones that are single, you won't be single for long if you just push yourself a little bit more to get out there. And that's not on a phone, and that's not on a TV screen. That's physically going somewhere where there are human people who are alive. Okay? And it's scary. That's scary. So you want to stay in your comfort zone. But no, Aries, you got to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. I like to see the Wheel of Fortune opportunities, usually with the Wheel of Fortune. And the first card that we got, Ace of Wands. Okay? It's really good opportunities. So elevation of money, overseas competition, overseas trip. I'm sorry. I still can't see even with these glasses on. It's blurry. Okay. So this says elevation of money. So I told you about that. The pentacles are coming in. Overseas trip. Okay. Some people, it could be overseas. Some people could just be a trip over the ocean. Okay. And completion phases. And you might say, what's completion phase? Well, there's going to be some endings of some certain situations. Okay. But with endings, there's always beginnings. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Swords, and that's a young man about younger than and up to age 25. Swords could have brown eyes, but sometimes they have a little bit of a tiger's eye. I'm seeing like a tiger's eye look, but they could have blue eyes. Anyhow, what does this card represent? A speedy situation or finish. Okay, so something is closing and completing, and knights are usually messengers. Well, pages are more messengers, but this is like you're gonna definitely hear. If it doesn't represent this person coming in to tell you, you're gonna hear by way of phone call, text, email. You're gonna hear some news about some kind of completion. Anything else on that? For For some, it might be a completion of a project or a goal that you've been trying to get at, and some it might be a closing the door on the past hope that you wanted. Maybe you wanted it 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Um, yeah, Spirit just told me you have to let it go. Let it go. Let that door be closed. Okay. Hi, Leisha. I didn't see Leisha come in. Hi, Leisha. Love you. I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Eleanor. Love you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles ending the sixth as the sixth card. So the Five of Pentacles is delays around money. Okay, so you might say, well, that sounds like the opposite of the other cards. This happens sometimes. You might be waiting on a raise. You might be waiting on the promotion. You might be waiting on you're in school, or you're waiting on something to happen with a relationship. Okay, delays around money coming in from the cold. Okay, and this is also something that you might have been like holding as a secret. Like you might be in love with somebody, or you might have had a situation in your relationship that you couldn't express with people because you felt people would judge you. That's how I read this card. Okay, because they're representing lepers, like they had leprosy, so they had diseases. And years ago, in the olden days, if you had leprosy, you weren't allowed to come in the church. You could stand outside the church, and you couldn't come in and be with other people because you had leprosy. So, and I also read this as, do you have somebody that you want to be friends with, but you haven't told your family or other friends, or somebody, some situation about love? See, I don't take it all as pentacles. That's the way I've always read this card. Okay, so the card could say something, but I'm going to tell you what I feel on it. Okay, so what they're saying is this is going to end too, where you're going to tell somebody about a situation that you felt like I couldn't tell somebody. Maybe they were in another relationship. Maybe it's a friend of a friend. Maybe you wanted to get together with that person, but they were already in a relationship where they were married. So kind of sometimes it's a love triangle, but not necessarily. It's just like you need to share this with someone, with a best friend, with a family member that you trust, because you're keeping it too much in. And once you share it, you take away the shame. You take away the judgment of it. Am I making any sense to anybody in the universe? Okay, I hope so. Okay. So I'm just going to put these back in so I can use them for the other readings. I have to put them in different ways so that they don't come up unless they need to come up. And then what I do is I put the smoke over them. How many? Oh, I've been here 30 minutes. Okay. Oh, those just fell out. Okay, I'm gonna do the love cards. And what other cards I wanted to do? Trust me, it is hot under this wig. It is very hot. But I like standing up because I was sitting down too long meditating today, and I was just like sitting there in a daze. And I was like, oh, I should be doing this and that, cleaning and walking and at the gym. And I just didn't do anything. I made a little dinner for Devin, but that was about it. Anyway, What does the angels and ancestors, I haven't done these in a long time, what do the angels and ancestors and spirit guides need to tell CS in terms of relationships? That was one of the questions too. Okay. They just told me it might not be just in terms of relationships, so I said pick out 4. And with these, I don't read the book, I just go with what I feel, okay? So I hope you're not offended. That's how I do it. Okay. So we got a shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Okay. So this is clearly telling me that CS, the Aries, that you have so many different sides to you. It's not a scary card. You have so many different sides to you. You're not utilizing all the things that you have. Maybe some of your gifts and talents scare you. Maybe you feel a little bit lazy, or you feel like you don't have an energy to do it all because you have a regular job. But Spirit is telling you, start unveiling all the different sides to you, and we will help you. Your ancestors who are, you don't even know them. They've been here for you hundreds of years, thousands of years. Your angels, your guardian angels, some people, your spirit guides in heaven that you do know, people who have passed that really keep in touch with you. Ask them how to unveil those and how to utilize your talents and your gifts and how to have your dream job or to be doing what you really want to do that gives you joy. Okay, because I feel like that is a big thing. You don't want to just do your joy, you want to make the money too. Okay, because life's expensive. All right, so we have transform and unveil your gifts. They're telling you it's time now, using your intelligence, using your strong wolf spirit, okay, and using everything to do with your third eye and your heart. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, now I definitely feel this card for you. And Aries in general. Hermit, retreat and recharge. That's what you need to do. Do you find yourself sitting in your car before or after work, just, having a peaceful 10 minutes for yourself? It's because that is helping you to regroup. That is helping you. When you're alone, you can actually think. Okay, you can actually hear spirit better. You can talk to your spirit guides. You could talk to the people in heaven that you need an answer from. You might not get the answer right away, but start to listen to that voice from your third eye. Okay, it's okay to be the hermit and to retreat as long as you come out of it with utilizing your gifts and talents that God gave you. Okay. Then we got High Priest, intend and create. We have, what do you want to tell me about this one? Okay, so basically they're saying that you started to create something and then you got caught up with life, the matrix, making money, doing the dishes, um, I see somebody fixing a car, and then everything got pushed aside. there was something you wanted to do, say like, I don't know, you were more closer to your goals a few years back, and then something changed and got more stressful. So they want you to go back to having intentions and then trying to manifest, create them. First, you have to have the intention. So writing it down in your journal, or writing it down on a little sticky note, looking at it on the mirror, um, having a thing in your car, write something down in your car, and even before you go to work, look at what you wrote down, okay? Something that you want, and it has to be positive, and act as if you already have it. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a better paying job, a higher paying job, and then put in the amount that you need and want, that you want and need, okay? So intend and create. So see how he's looking out to the future, you know, and birds always have to do with intelligence, using your brain, using your mind and your spirit, putting it together, okay? So he's looking out and he's seeing what he wants to create. He's seeing it, okay? So that's what they want you to do. Intend and create. So first, manifest. The way to manifest is first we have to think about it. And that's why you need the time to be the hermit, because that's your time where you finally that's when you get your downloads. When you're able to have that quietness, okay? And I just see somebody, I don't know if it's you, but I see going to sleep, but then waking up. When you wake up at a certain time and then you find it hard to go back to sleep, it means Spirit is trying to tell you something. So keep that little notebook next to your bed. Write down anything that comes to your mind. Remembering your dreams, write down your dream, or write down your worries, whatever it was, and write down the time that you woke up. Then try to go back to sleep again. If it happens 3 times, get up, go into a different room, go into the living room. Just change your placement, because sometimes their spirit is trying to shock you into consciousness, because they're trying to give you a message that you're going to remember. All right. And that's all really sleeplessness is, or it could be something you're worried about, something you feel shame about, something that happened in the past that you can't get over, you haven't gotten over it. That's why we wake up. Or you have a sleep disorder like me, okay? All right, where I go to sleep with medication, heavy duty, and I still wake up sometimes. Sometimes I go into a nice place. It depends on what I'm watching beforehand. Okay, so the last card of the Angels and Ancestors is Mirror Guardian. Sorry, can't read. Got to get hooked on phonics again. All right, Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. And I think that that's what this reading has been about for you. Take time to reflect. Reflecting is not only what you want and what you see, what you want to change in your environment. What is not working? And what would you like to make happier in your life? So take that time to reflect. With the Hermit card and with the Shapeshifter, releasing the different sides of you, letting the different sides of you be known. Okay? What I'm seeing is like a whole transition happening for you, CS, and maybe Aries out there. Okay. Okay. That's it on that one. Okay. I'm sweating like a whore in church. I know. Some people don't like me to say that. It's just a joke. Or is it? Okay, anyhow. I'm sweating because the wig is on, and I'm standing like a nutbag. All right. Anyhow. What is the last question, and then I'm going to read the notes for both Aries. Okay, I mean, it might touch base, and then I'm separately going to do the other Aries is BL. So, this is for CS. What do they need to know? Spirit guides tell me what they need to know in terms of love. What do they need to know in terms of love? Thank you, please and thank you. They need to know in terms of love. 15 in the house. Please hit that button, the thumbs up button. Even if you don't want to stay, please give me a thumbs up. Okay. I work hard, even for the Fab Four. Okay. In terms of love, they only want 2. Okay. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So they're trying to tell you that somebody is not being honest with their feelings. Somebody is not being true. That you're in a relationship with, okay? Or that you want to get into a relationship with. So ask more questions. Be a detective trying to figure out what's going on, okay? Then I have, oh, there was 2 next to it. Express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. And you know what? Because you're Aries, that's scary, all right? For both male and female Aries, it's scary to make that gesture. But making the gesture by buying something nice or preparing a dinner, taking somebody out to a dinner, but you already have the reservation, buying somebody a bright shirt. I just saw a bright shirt, not red, but that person's favorite color, and it was a shirt. Okay, make a gesture, make a romantic gesture. Stop being afraid that you're going to be rejected, because you know what, if you're rejected, let's pretend, let's play worst case scenario like they do in This Is Us. Worst case scenario, you can make a romantic gesture. Worst case scenario, the person could not answer you and ghost you, or the person could just say no, I don't feel like going out, or the person could just say, I don't like this shirt, or I don't like this piece of jewelry, I don't like this meal you made. Okay, you know, you'll live. Maybe that person isn't for you. Okay, try it again. Maybe you made a romantic gesture before and somebody didn't like that. Maybe you need to give somebody a back rub. I just saw that, a neck rub and a back rub. Maybe you need to give somebody, I see a lot of things with holding their hand, just holding that person's hand. Now, if you're not in a relationship with them and you walk up to them and you try to hold their hand, that's not a good thing, okay? I'm talking about if you're in a relationship with somebody already. If you're not, make that gesture, okay? Because it could go one or the other way. Maybe that person will say, yes, I would love to go out on a date with you. I would love to go for a walk with you, whatever it is, okay? I'd love to meet you at the restaurant and watch a game. I don't know, I just saw that, watch a game. And you might not even be interested in the game, or you don't know anything about football or basketball, whatever the game is playing, but you do it just because you want to be around that person. And it could be fun than sitting by yourself, okay? So make the gesture. Okay. And one more romantic card. Let your friends help you. Okay? CS, Aries, CS, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Very important. Aries always try to be like, I'm fine. They could, get their arm cut off and they'll say, I'm fine. Okay, they could go through a nasty divorce and they say, I'm fine, I'm all right. You're not all right. You need to let somebody be your friend. You need to let somebody support you. Okay? That's how friendship works. That's how relationships work. Not just you being the strong one, but let that other person make a suggestion that could actually help you. And then you feel better. And then they feel better too, because they know that they made you smile, they made you laugh, or they made you feel a little bit better about the situation. Okay? Okay. Okay. Somebody, okay, so here's my notes. Someone is trying to give to the relationship, and this could be for the other one, BL, the other Aries. Because when I meditate, I sit down and I write notes, automatic writing. I say the sign, I say the initials of the people's names. Um, Usually people give me their name, but they wanted me to do the nickname. So, anyhow, so this could go for the other Aries as well, but let me just read it. Someone is trying to give to the relationship, but used to they used to have unreal, how can I say that? Unreal expectations. Like they weren't really thinking like an adult. They had unreal expectations of you. Not you having unreal expectations of them. They had unreal expectations, like, in other words, being too, wanting you to be boxed in and not allowing you to grow and blossom the way you need to grow and blossom, the way everybody needs to. So, in order to give them another chance, you have to have a very important, mature conversation with them. Okay? Because everybody is like a caterpillar, right? We change into a butterfly. If we stay as a caterpillar, we're not growing, all right? But the person that we meet as a caterpillar, two caterpillars meet, one turns into a butterfly and the other one says, I don't like you anymore because I don't like the new you because I like the old you. You change too much. And the butterfly says, isn't that what we're supposed to do? Okay. Don't you want to smack me? Okay. Anyway, that's a good point, right? Okay. So, in order to figure out if this person is going to admire you, and I think they will. I think they just love you so much, but sometimes they just showed me a globe, a rose under a globe, under a glass casing, and a rose in there. Okay, like Beauty and the Beast, right? Or the Little Prince. Okay, does anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay, so anyhow, we can't be that. We have to be free. Everybody deserves to be free. So anybody who wants to just kind of cut your wings off, that isn't the right person for you. And you have to say, don't cut my wings off. Fly with me. But I'm not gonna act like I'm a caterpillar when I'm a butterfly. Okay, I'm metamorphosed into something else. Either go with me or stay behind, and I won't be with you anymore. Okay, we can't be together if you just want to keep me for yourself. I'm for the world. Okay? Um, so figure out if they still have the same unreal expectations. They might be acting like a hermit themselves because they're figuring out different things for themselves and they need to talk to you like you used to talk. So somebody that you need to see and talk eye to eye. So if they're far away, you need to FaceTime with them. or actually take a trip to see them. Or if they're in your house, you need to get out of the house and go on a date so that you could be together. If you can't do that, just be in the car together where you're alone. Okay. So your past is done. Go forward. I definitely got that. And the cards came out like that too. Hermit, because you like to think. You're a hermit. You've been in hermit mode because that's when you get your downloads. That's when nobody's talking to you. Nobody's asking, pulling on you in all different directions. The person for you, you already know them. Gemini, or dealing with water signs like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Security and balance, the strengths that you need to build up on you want more security in your life. That means finances, that means job-wise, and that might mean if you have a significant other, they need to help more, okay, with the finances, with the support, like support each other more. Can't believe I'm standing this long. Feels good. Gotta do a dance. Okay, I know I'm a fool. All right, so to be you, more on blast with your gift. And okay, to be you. Okay, and this is for the two Aries that are having the reading. You have to be more on blast with your gifts and talents, to be more proud of yourself and showing them, like that card with the wolf, the shape shifter, to be more willing to show the sides that you have. Okay, something changes on a dime. It's very unexpected at work. Could be somebody gets fired, somebody dies, somebody takes a different job, and it will change your position. Okay, so remember I said that. Okay, something changes. Okay, someone did something illegal and you know about it, or immoral. All right, and this might resonate with anybody out there. Some people have told me the Capricorn, that they're not a Capricorn, but the Capricorn reading resonated with them. Okay, so it could resonate with other people, but you know somebody did something illegal, you know, or immoral, and you're not sure what to do. So Spirit told me when I was writing these notes, I was like, what am I supposed to tell the Aries? And they said, just sit with it. Don't do anything yet. Okay? Because what you do can haunt you. Like if you say, I got to tell the boss, right? And then that person gets fired. Yeah, and they probably should. And you probably should tell. But just wait. Ask God. Ask your spirit guides what you should do. Okay? But you will witness somebody doing something illegal. You can't do nothing. Okay? Because then you could lose your job too. But this might not be in a job. This might be also like a friend of yours does something illegal that you know about. And in that case, you have to talk to them. If somebody is doing something like immoral or illegal and they're straight up adult, you know, you got to talk to them and like give them tough love. Okay? I'm drinking the wine from Leisha. This is the second bottle. It's called 1,000 Stories. Okay? It's a Cab Sav. So thank you, Leisha. Cheers. Okay. Someone lied and you're trying to figure out a solution. You're trying to figure out, how am I going to fix this? Or stop being a fixer. That's another thing Aries do. They're always fixers. You need to apply tough love. Okay? Or tough friendship if you're a friend of theirs. All right, so if you don't say anything, Omission is equal to lying. Okay, if you just omit it. That's the same as lying, and that's not good. All right, so someone lied, and you're trying to figure out what to do, and you're trying to figure out what to do about the illegal or immoral situation that another person did. And there is a coming together. So there is definitely hope. Like, all of a sudden you're going to know what you have to do. But right now you're thinking about it. And you'll know what to do. Because you're Aries. Okay. Aries, I hope you like that $20 reading. Okay. It's 56 minutes in. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other Aries. Because I'm in the flow of the Aries. All right. Okay. So this one is a little bit different. Oh, I didn't know where you went. I think I might have to sit down because I feel a little bit dizzy. And just let me know if you hear me. I'm going to do some Palo Santo to clear out the energies. Okay, this one wanted to start with, this is, the initials are BL, also in Aries, and they wanted to know about people in heaven, a couple of people in heaven. They have a heaven question. Basically, a lot of their questions were about heaven, so I'm just going to get my heaven cards. They're right here. Let me just clear this out. Yeah, I don't like this incense because this incense has not been working right. Look how skinny the stick is. And it's not doesn't, it's not holding the smell at all. Hi down here. Hi up there. Did I look like I lost 5 pounds? Okay. 5 ounces? Okay, so let me just shuffle. I'm going to shuffle both decks because you had major questions about the spirit world, people you have in the spirit world. So that's what I'm going to focus on. And you're allowed to tell me when you're doing the fabulous, or even if you do a $60 reading, which is like, more in depth, you could tell me that you want me to focus on which cards. Because I have a lot of cards. And some cards you might resonate with. Can you hear me? I hope so. Okay, what do your spirit guides and your angels and the people in heaven, especially with the initials that I meditated on, want to tell you? Just do these. What do the spirit guides in heaven want to tell you? Spirit guides in heaven, angels and people who have passed want to tell you. Spirit guides. Okay, first up, they want to tell you, stop thinking it's your fault. It's not. I just heard you were a little girl. You weren't supposed to. You weren't supposed to feel like you had that responsibility. I see you feeling like you had so much responsibility, even like 8 years old, 13 years old. By the time you were 16, you were like, I can figure this out. I understand what I'm supposed to do. But you shouldn't have felt that way because you're still a young little girl. They want you to know it's not your fault. Okay? You should have had, I'm sorry. I heard, I'm sorry. I should have made your life easier. But your life was hard. And you're still trying to get over it. And I love you. I love you so much. And I know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. But I want you to care for yourself more. I want you to have that download time. I want you to have that hermit time, that time where you could just sit and meditate or just sit and pray or sit and think and go after your dreams. Don't shortchange yourself just because you want to be comfortable or because you're afraid of going after something bigger and better. You have to dream it to have it. And this person wants you to know they have a new understanding. Second. I see a big dog. I don't know if you had this big dog when you were a kid or they had a dog that they used to talk about, but I just feel that is very important. And this card keeps coming up. I put it back in, it keeps coming up. They want you to know their mind is free now. Their mind is not confused. They don't have anything wrong with their brain anymore. They know exactly what's happening in your life. They know about every hair on your head. Okay? And they said, take care of your mind. Take care of your mind better. What else for BL? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What else does BL need to know? Aries. Oh my gosh. Didn't I say a big dog? I see a big dog. Okay? They want you to know they are surrounded by loving animals. And some of the animals might be from when you were little. Or when they were little. So there's a big dog, there's a little dog, there's a bird, and there's a cat. And there's more than that. They just said, and Katrina, there's more than that. There's all the animals that you ever had. So you might have been thinking about your animals when you were little and animals as an adult that you've lost. They're all there. You're going to see them when you go over the rainbow. They went over the rainbow bridge and they will meet you when it's your time. They also want you to know, believe in yourself. You could do it. Because you're second guessing yourself. You're typically not even trying to reach because there's situations at home that you're like, oh, I can't do that because I have to be there for my parents, or I have to be there for my family members, or I have to be there for my kids. Okay, whatever the situation is, angels and your ancestors and your spirit guides are telling you, start to do it. Start to dream big and go after it, what you want. Okay, that's all on those cards. Like I said, if you want me to do an in-depth reading, I could always do that, but now I'm just gonna pick 2 from this pile. What does BL need to know? Spirit guides in heaven. Believe in yourself and your abilities. We believe in you. Seek professional help. And I know this is hard for a lot of different signs, but especially Aries, because you feel like, oh, I'm good, I'm fine, I don't need somebody to talk to me. No, it would help you. Seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. All will be well. If you don't want to seek professional help, then talk to your friends more, talk to your family more about what's bothering you, or what makes you upset, or what you're trying to go for. And I just heard if you can get to the beach, that would be good too. Something about a beach memory they just showed me was like so peaceful. You felt like that would last forever. Okay, one second. They also asked me to do angel cards. And I'm going to do the angel card. But I'm just going to shuffle one more time on the love cards, because they did ask me a love question. What's going to happen in the relationship? What's going to happen in the relationship for BL? What's going to happen in the relationship for BL? What's going on in the relationship? Thank you. Retreat. You need a retreat, like I was talking about before. It's time to disconnect from the world. And look what we see. Okay, looks like a husband and wife. I just heard like this is like sometimes it's the honeymoon card, it's the baby moon card. It's like the card of like just take your loved one and get away from everything. Get away from family, friends, and just be you and that other person. And you need to make that time. Retreat. If you can go on a trip overnight, like overnight stay in a hotel, that would be great. Anything else we need to know for relationship for BL? You were wondering if that person is your soulmate? Yes. Yes, that is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So the person you were thinking about, that is your soulmate, but you need to get back to that where you're talking more, you're hanging out more, just you and them, nobody else, okay? And it's hard to make time for that, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it, okay? What does BL need to know from the angels? What does BL need to know from the angels? Is there, okay, Tracy, you're still here? Could you tell me how many people are in the house? Is there only one in the house or 15? Because I see a 1 and a 5, but it's not together. Does anybody know how many people are in the house? Okay. Let me know. If you know. I don't know if you could tell. And I see 1. Just people say, I'm here. Hi, Judy Bullock. I didn't know you were here. I love you too. Oh, you like my red wig? This is my shorter red wig. I have another one too. I think this is called the Karen with a YN. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I'm wearing. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate you're not interrupting. Um, be right back. Your neighbor's coming to pick up something. Hi to your neighbor. Aries do need more self-care. So is there just 5 people here? It's okay. I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get mad. I never have big lives, but Spirit told me I needed to do Fab 4 as a live, just in case people forgot the questions. But I got the questions in my email. Okay, so what does BL need to know from the angels? Thank you, please, and thank you. And then I gotta light some Palo Santo and some incense, frankincense I have. They just told me that. Okay, so we have cooperate. Look how pretty. Okay, so there's somebody that you need to cooperate with. Once you start to cooperate, give a little more. They give, maybe you're giving too much. They need to cooperate maybe more with you, but the give and take will make you happier. So the angels are saying cooperate. And you should tell your significant other, you should tell your soulmate, that's what I need. I need more help. Okay, I need you to be there for me. Okay, sorry, my wig is coming off. I'm trying to put it behind my ears because I'm sweating like you know what. Okay, so cooperate. What else does the angels want to tell us? Oh, Archangel Michael. I just sold this one. Archangel Michael. So pray for protection from Archangel Michael. If you're feeling like any kind of toxic or evil energy or negative energy around you, BL, pray to Archangel Michael. Say, please, dear God, send Archangel Michael around me and my family. Or if you're in your car, please, dear God, send Archangel Michael to help me in my car, protect me in my car, help me drive safely. Thank you. Archangel Michael, you just look, because it's important sometimes to read it. Archangels don't come up for no reason. They come up for an important reason. We might need more protection. Protection, strength, courage. The meaning of his name is who is like God. Archangel Michael became God's #1 angel because he was so much like God, but he was forceful and powerful, and God knew he could trust him, Michael, to go fight the evil, okay, and the toxic and the negative and the devil, okay? So Michael comes into your life to bless you with strength and courage on your journey. He communicates with you through visions and dreams, guiding you to align your life to fulfill your purpose and be who you are meant to be, a fierce protector of all that is good and loving. Michael assists you to remove fear from your life and protect you. Call upon Michael when the fear of known and unknown takes hold of your life, and when you are faced with overwhelming challenges, or when negative thoughts or emotions begin to pull you down, when you are unsure of which angel to call upon for help or guidance, Archangel Michael can assist you with any problems that you may face. Are you fearful of facing the future? Do you lack the strength? And I do think that. I think that sometimes Aries is afraid to face the future. They're afraid about what's happening, but they don't want to tell anybody because they don't want to upset anybody else, and they also don't want to show fear. Okay? Do you lack the strength and courage to move on in your life? Archangel Michael said, tell yourself, Archangel Michael is by my side, guiding me, protecting me each day. Archangel Michael instills within me the strength and courage I need to fulfill my life's purpose. That's beautiful. Archangel Michael is by my side, guiding and protecting me each day. Every minute if you want. Archangel Michael instills within me the strength and courage I need to fulfill my life's purpose. And that's a big major thing. Everybody's life has a purpose. So BL, you might be afraid of going after those dreams that you had in the past. And that, that ream of sunshine that came in your brain once, and you were like, yeah, maybe I should do this. And then reality happened and you were like taken away from that dream. Archangel Michael wants you to go after it. Know that you have the courage and the angels beside you. Okay? God always wants you to go after your dreams, because have the courage, because you're not alone. Okay? They want you to fulfill your purpose. Okay? And live at your happiest. Oh, Archangel Uriel. Just thinking about him. Jess from Crazy Eats bought him. Has him in her bedroom. Archangel Uriel was the angel that Harmony told me she saw. One of the archangels that she saw. Okay. Number 5. And then I definitely, look at this beautiful. I got these cards from my good friend, Ruby, just a Texas medium. She has a channel too. Okay. We collab together, always talking. And she's one of my moderators out there. And thank you for these cards. They're so beautiful. And she gave me this as well. Selenite. Put it here. Put it here. Put it here on your throat. Okay. Okay, so Archangel Uriel is number 5. Okay. Creativity, intellect. The meaning of his name is Fire of God. Fire of God. Uriel's wisdom and guidance is gentle and subtle, yet powerful. He assists you to find the solution in all areas of your life where you may have been become stuck. Can't see it. He works on a subconscious level. So he knows what areas you're stuck at. Okay, BL, he knows what areas you're stuck at, and he's going to help you. So you say a prayer to Archangel, please, dear God, allow Archangel Uriel to help me to get unstuck so I can make my dreams come true, so I can have my dream job, so I can have finances will be easier, so I can use the gifts and talents that God gave me. Okay? He works on a subconscious level via your psyche, and often brings the answers in the form of clairvoyant, clear seeing, or claircognizant. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm talking to a very psychic person. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, you don't just get these cards for no reason. Okay? The cards never lie. And neither do I. I just had a rhyme. I just had a rhyme. Okay. Anyway. Clairvoyant. Your answers come in the form of clairvoyant, clear seeing, or claircognizant, clear knowing messages. Whenever you need assistance with a problem solving or brainstorming, he is the angel to call upon. Archangel Uriel. fire of God. Archangel Uriel, positive guidance, always encourages you to listen to your own inner voice. Once you have chosen to follow your inner knowing in a situation, Uriel will be with you every step of the way, guiding you with your path, with the light and the fire of God. Questions that Uriel asks you. Do you ignore the guidance of your inner voice? Sometimes, yeah. Are you struggling with finding solutions to your problems? Tell yourself, I honor and listen to my own inner seeing and knowing. I honor and listen to my own inner seeing and knowing. I trust Archangel Uriel's guiding light. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, angels. Okay. Okay, now we are going to do Linda. And that's not her real name, I don't think. She just said, call me Linda. And she is a Leo. Linda the Leo. Okay. She wanted some financial questions. And sorry, I had my jumping eight notes out. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sit down before I fall down. Anybody in the house? Only one person? Wait, is there 10 people in the house or one person? Somebody tell me. Oh, the music is loud? Okay. Let me turn off the music for now. Okay, we have to light some Palo. Hi up there. Okay. We are up to Linda the Leo. That's not her real name, but that is her real sign. I haven't done Leo, anything about Leo. I thought I had a message about Leos, but I can't remember now. Let's get some Palo up in here, up in here. I almost said it feels like a Saturday, but it is Saturday. Yeah, I'm all right. Feels like a Saturday, but it is Saturday. This is my candle for St. Jude. See it? St. Jude. I have all my kids on here. Laura, Thomas, Connor, and Olivia. And then also I'm praying for my daughter's girlfriend named Shanna. She wasn't feeling well. And St. Jude is the guy to do it, to help. Please, dear God, bless this room, bless my house. Anybody who watches my videos, have a blessing on them. Keep anything toxic or evil away from them and me. May I only get messages from the light and the angels and you. Thank you, dear God. Okay. So some of the questions that, I'm going to put these away and these away. Yeah, she wanted the heaven questions too. Okay. 1 second. 1 second, guys. I have all different questions, all different cards. Where's my angels? Okay. Whew. Okay. So, one of the questions, I'm just going to say, Linda the Leo. Linda the Leo, what do we have from Spirit? Linda the Leo from Spirit. I'm using angel cards right now. Okay. Now, Leos always have to balance their ego, right? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, just Leo the lion. It's a fire sign. But they have to balance their ego with what they want and what they want from relationships, but also what they want, like, kind of for the future. Sometimes their actions speak louder than words, and sometimes I'm seeing somebody put their feet in the sand, like dig their heels in so that they're not movable in the direction to help or to do appease their loved one. Okay, that's not for everybody. When I was meditating, I have the notes, but I'll read them afterwards. Okay. Spirit guides, what do we need for the Leo? What do we need for the Leo? Messages in terms of their life, what they need to know. Please thank you. Okay, so I got, I knew it was this situation. I was feeling it had to do with lovers. Okay, so your loved one, Linda, the Leo, angels of commitment. So it has everything to do with, like, you love your person, you love your spouse or your significant other, right? But I just feel like there's this other side where you just don't want to get, you also love your kids. You also love your friends. And there's something with a parent, whether the parent is alive or passed. Yeah. So it's almost like you feel like a Virgo, and Virgos, I'm a Virgo here. They don't like to change. They don't like to change locations. They don't like to change jobs. They don't like to change anything. But the Spirit is saying that you love this person, they are your significant other, so you have to give a little bit more in terms of what they want. Because they have, if you look at it, they have given, they have allowed you to have your way. Now it's time for them to have a little bit more their way. Okay, if that makes any sense. Okay, but the angels of commitment, in order to stay lovers, in order to stay committed, we have to have more give and take. Look how beautiful. I'm not used to being down here. Okay, this is so true. Then we have also for the Leo, we have gossip, Page of Swords. There is somebody gossiping. Are you gossiping? Okay, there is somebody, I feel it's somebody else, younger than you, and they are gossiping about you. Okay, so don't absorb it, don't go into it, don't feed into it. That's what Spirit just told me. Rise above it. Don't be like them. Okay, because you know what, you be the better person, and Just say, that's sad. Oh, that person's talking about me. That's sad. You know, I would like to have a better relationship with you, even though you want to punch them, okay? Even though you wish that they didn't exist. I'm seeing like somebody being an enemy. They didn't start out as an enemy. They are an enemy now. That might resonate, okay? Do they look familiar? Okay, so gossip could come in two formats, all right? Either it's gossip that you might be talking about, okay? Shut it down if you are. Just talk to your best friend and your significant other, but then leave it go. Because you got to live your life without that toxicity, right? Even though you want to talk about it, you know what? Everybody's adults. These are adults. I feel like they're adults. And so you got to rise above it. And or the other way is that you're hearing gossip. Somebody is giving you gossip. Oh, this person did this now. This person did that. And it's like pressing all your buttons, Linda. Okay, the Leo. It's pressing all your buttons. And you might have to tell that person, even though you love that person that's telling you the gossip, shut it down because I can't talk about this with you every single time. You know why? It upsets me, gives me a headache, gives me a migraine, makes me have a stomach ache. I feel bad. I want to protect you, but I can't. So let's not focus on that. Let's focus on what's going to be positive, a positive life. Getting away from this person that gossips, getting away from the situation, and making a new life. Okay? So every time the person comes to you with the gossip or the badness or the toxicity, go back at them and say, listen, we already talked about this. That person's always going to be on that low vibe. Let's talk about this other fun stuff. Okay? And actually say a prayer for the gossiper. Say a prayer for them. Let God handle them. Take yourself away from them. Okay? And I know it's involving somebody that you love and care about and want to protect. Because I see like your angel wings protecting them, but they are not a child anymore. Okay? They are an adult and they have to start dealing with it as if you aren't there. Okay? Because it's all part of being a grown up. Okay? People get into relationships and marriages and breakups and divorces, and they have to learn to make their way. Okay? Then I got the Emperor, Angel of Wisdom. Okay? So I feel like somebody is the Emperor in the situation. Somebody has the wisdom, and I feel like maybe that's the judge or a male person that's older that will give you a piece of advice. But I do feel like it has something to do with court. Like the court case, just honor whatever the judge says and then leave it go. Focus on happier things. Okay? Um, like the Leo, like the Aries, always like to protect your children, protect your family, protect your friends, almost to a fault where you're doing too much. So back up, give them advice, whether they take it or not, and be more of like, okay, let's not waste any more energy or time on that negative talk. Let's think about happy stuff, right? Let's do something fun. Let's talk about some fun stuff. Because it's almost like you're always being dragged into somebody's drama or negativity. And you have enough on your own. You have enough on your own plate. Okay? So just think of more positive. It's almost like positive energy, fun stuff, something fun to look forward to. That's all positive. And let that person, put that person that was negative in your life and in your family's life or your friend's life, put them in a bubble, in a balloon, right? Visualize it in your head. Put them in a balloon and then let them sail up to the sky. And they are no longer on your energy. Okay? I'm going to close them off. Okay. You get one more tarot, angel card, and I'm just going to have some validation cards. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know going forward? What does Leo need to know going forward? Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, before I talk about that, I want to talk about these, okay? Okay, there's somebody coming in from heaven. But before I talk to them and give them my attention, I'm just going to talk about these two cards. I got the Five of Swords, which is loss. Look how regal, look how beautiful. Okay, so you have, Leo, you have been thinking about somebody who passed away in the past year or 2 years, okay? You've been thinking about them. They might even pass longer than that, but you've been thinking about them. They've been crossing your mind for a reason, because they still love you. They're still watching over you. They see you having all this negative energy around you, okay? They want you to pray to them more. They want you to talk to them more, okay? And they will put something in your mind that will make you smile, that will make you laugh, okay, and move on into a better direction. They know you've been thinking about them. They know you don't want to live without them. But you don't have to, because they are still always in your heart. And they know that you're going through some stress now. They're like, I see something really happy for you. Don't reject it. Go with it. Go with the flow. I just heard that. Go with the flow. Okay. And then the Ten of Pentacles is, it's also a positive card. I don't feel like money's really a problem. There's some sort of inheritance or stocks or bond, selling of a house, but money, contentment, signing of money agreement. This is like my card. I call it, you're rich. Okay. Leo, you're rich. But like my mom used to say, just because you have money doesn't mean you don't have any problems. Sometimes money means more problems, more money, more problems. Okay, but I don't think that's the situation. You have clearly earned a life, Leo. Linda, Leo, you have always worked. You're still working. You're still always working hard. You take care of your own kids. You take care of other people's kids. This is like, you've earned it. But I don't see you relaxing in the money that you've earned. Like you're owed a vacation. You're owed, even if it's just a weekend or a week. You might even be thinking about a new house in a different state. And I don't feel bad on it. I do not feel bad about it. It's a different lifestyle, but there's this thing called a plane and a car, and you could get back and forth. Okay, I did it. I fly 3,000 miles and go on 2 planes there, 2 planes back by myself. Okay, this is not job over here. Did that. Somebody who can't drive over the bridge. So don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of changing for a less stressful life because you're not sure of it. Okay? You deserve a less stressful life and more free time, more relaxation time. Let everybody do their own work and grow up. Okay? Yeah. Okay. They just told me to get the cards that I put away. I didn't put them away. They're right over here. Okay. Yeah, I just want to tap into something before I read the notes on Leo. The person in heaven, what do you want to tell the Leos out there? The Leo, Linda. What do you want to tell? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Thank you. Please and thank you. Don't be afraid to cry. Like I told you, I admit to everybody that I was crying yesterday after work, and you saw me. I did a live, okay? And it's upsetting, but you know what? When I used to cry and then I felt bad that I cried, my mother used to say, well, you're getting out all the bad stuff. Tears have, you know, negative stuff that if you keep it in your body and hold it in, that's bad. So it's okay to cry. Of course, I was always crying as a big baby. Still am. Okay? So look what card you got. Tears cleanse the soul. That's what your loved one wants you to know. Leo, it's okay. Every time you cry, every time you see a heart, that's your loved one in heaven trying to say, I'm still here. It's okay if you cry, but don't cry for me because I'm in heaven, straight up having a good time. Okay? They are watching over you, protecting you. They are right around you. They just showed me Archangel Michael again. So Michael might be important, or maybe you have a Michael in your family. Or just pray to Archangel Michael. But tears cleanse the soul. It's okay to cry. You don't have to get a pill if you're crying too much. You don't need a pill to make you stop crying, stop feeling. It's okay to feel that way. And then you feel better. After I've cried, I feel better. Okay, I might cry again. Okay, but I'm not going to take a pill for it. I'll take a pill for my back though, okay, because that hurts. Right, anyway. Feels better now that I've stood. What other messages do we have for the Leo? Linda the Leo? Messages from heaven, please. Angels and ancestors and guardian angels, spirit guides. What do you want to tell the Leo? They just showed me something purple. Okay, that might be for you. Maybe they liked purple. And then they also showed me black and red. So I think that's two different loved ones. The one loved one likes black and red, and the other one likes purple. Okay? So much talk about purple. Okay. Anyhow, I love sending you signs through nature. Look at this. Butterfly. Okay, so hearts and butterflies will be very important. The color purple for one person and the color red and black, which I have never seen that before, but and I feel a male energy. Okay. Okay. This is a second confirmation for my Leo. Life is a choice, a series of choices. I have to learn to read. Let's get hooked on phonics, people. Okay, life is a series of choices. Choose love. Okay. Very true. Okay, let me just read the chat because I missed. Jazzy Jewel, I hope mine gets better. My estranged husband passed on the 5th. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry to hear that, Jazzy Jewel. I'm very sorry. Yes, we send out love for you. Definitely. Okay. Is there one person in the house or 10? Happy Saturday. Guys, I gotta get a refill. Be right back. Hi. Cabernet Sauvignon. Hi, Guidance. Welcome to the Mr. Brady Bunch. Fab 4. Fab 4. First installment. Okay. Anyhow, we're still on Linda, Leo. Any other messages? I know this is weird, but I hear like, you know the medicine Claritin? But then I said, are you trying to say the name Clarence? Clarence? They go, no, Claritin. Claritin. Does that mean anything to you? Or anybody out there? Claritin. But I think that's a drug that you take when you, sinuses are stuffed up. Any last messages for Leo? Okay. Leo, your loved one in heaven, or loved ones, because there's a couple that are trying to talk to you. They are helping you. I am here helping you. I am here helping you. So sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm all alone and I miss them so much. I gotta go my whole life without them. But guess what? They're still here and they are helping you if you just accept their help. Okay? And that's by talking to them. Sometimes to tap in, I have to write down even my mother's name. I'll just write down mommy, mommy, mommy. Okay? Because she's the only mommy I have. And then I'll write down Patricia Brady. Patricia, and then her maiden name, and then Brady. Okay? And then I'll feel like her saying, you didn't have to do that. I'm always here, sweetheart. Okay. Anyhow, they just told me that I gotta read the notes. Okay. So I'm gonna read the notes. All right. I hope I answered most of your questions, Linda, Leo. And if I didn't, I am sorry. It was only $20. Okay. No foul, no loss. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Back to standing. Back to standing. All right. I had lunch. Okay. I didn't have dinner. I had lunch. All right. Anyway. Leo. Linda. Leo. And it might resonate with other people out there. Okay. Create your own reality by yourself. Quickly make a decision. Okay, there's been a decision hanging around you. Okay, I could feel it all day when I was making the notes. I could feel this decision. I was like, wow, you're almost indecisive as a Libra or Virgo. Okay, but Libras can make the big decisions. They can't make the small decisions, like what should we have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What should I order in the restaurant? Let me change the furniture around again. Okay. But the big decisions the Libras usually could do. Anyhow, Leo, you've been trying to work your way around this decision. You don't want to do something, and you got to make a decision one way or another. Okay. So ask your loved ones for help with that. Love relationships. It has to do with love relationships. Everything around you, I'm feeling, is love relationships. So you're having spiritual downloads, which is a lot of messages from your angels and from your spirit guides and from your people up in heaven. But have you been listening? Okay. You've seen lots of red flags, but you feel trapped in with those that you love. You need the tough love. You need to do tough love on them. And then are you saying, leave me alone to your significant other? And are you hiding your true feelings? You got to get it out. Leo, you got to get your feelings out. Don't hide your feelings, especially with your significant other and those that you love. That's how you work through it. Okay? Even though they might say, well, I want to do this. And you're saying, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I want to stay here. I don't want to do anything differently. You have to talk about it. Okay? Someone is stuck in the middle. Is it you that feels stuck in the middle? Or is it some other person? You need more attention. Is your soulmate? Did I just go off? Did I go off? I don't know. I just saw a whole thing. My phone is souped up. Okay. Anyhow, I better read faster. Okay. Because I got to get, this is a long time. This is a long time. Okay. Someone is stuck in the middle. Is it you, Leo, or is it your significant other? You need more attention. They also need more attention too. A family member or immediate person in your family, your side was not acknowledged. Like, in other words, your view, it wasn't acknowledged. Your person wants you to move forward. Your significant other wants you to move forward or even move, but you don't want to do it. They do love you. Leo, they love you. They cherish you. Sometimes they boss you around a little bit. But they want to take charge and you to respect them. They feel like they've done for you your way. Now they want to do things their way. And you kind of promised them, but then you went backwards on it because you're like, I don't know if I could do this. And you know what? If you can't do it, you can't do it. But you got to tell the person, you know what? Let's stop. Let's stop, regroup, and think of a better way that we both could be happy. Okay? They do love you. They want more respect. Someone is cold-hearted. Someone around you is cold-hearted, Leo. The moving on kept coming up. Moving on, moving on. I kept hearing moving on. Around you, you might have another Leo. You have a Virgo and you have a Pisces as being important. So Leo, another Leo, Virgo, and Pisces. Stabbed in the back. Why do you feel stabbed in the back, Leo? Okay? They hurt you. Someone lied. You're trying to figure out what they did. They lied. And you're a good investigator. You're trying to figure out what their motives were. And good, I say go forward on that. Go forward. Archangel. The archangels are waiting for you to talk to them. I forgot I wrote that. Especially Archangel Michael, because he shows protection against evil and darkness. Okay? So pray to Archangel Michael. Ask God to send him to your family members, and you, of course. You want someone to lift you up when you're done. You want someone to lift you up when you're done. And you didn't feel like they did. You feel like they're showing me a hamster. Sorry, my wig is leaving me, my head. They're showing me a hamster, like you're on a hamster wheel. Going. Then you're too afraid to get off. You're like, if I get off the wheel, who's going to make everything happen? And guess what? You've been on that wheel too long. And things will still go round and round. Okay? But it's your turn to get off the wheel. Okay? Missing someone in heaven. Missing like 2 people in heaven keep coming to you. I don't know who's cold-hearted. Somebody's cold-hearted that you're like, I can't believe how cold-hearted they are. Okay. Linda Leo, I did ya. Aries and Aries, I did yas. Number 4 from the Fabulous 4. Thank you for waiting. Okay. Hope you didn't have to catch a plane. Cancer. Okay. And their initials are MB. All right. Okay. They want me to do anything that I want. So I want these fairy cards. So let me shuffle. And they had a lot of financial questions. Okay. I have some good news when I was meditating. And also a warning. Good news and a warning. Let me sit down again. Let me get... Whew. It's hot. Let me fan myself with the card. Commercial break. Only 8 people in the house? Am I boring you? Okay. Okay. If anybody else wants to sign up for the Fab 4, I'm having another one on the 29th. You see how much time I take with everybody? That's why I can't make it Fab 5. Okay. Because I've done nothing at all except meditate the whole day, sit down and write notes, and then my whole day was gone, then my night is gone, because I want to please you. Okay. Anyhow. Think of another gig. They just told me, think of another gig. I know. I don't know what the answer is. I go to work. I have a problem at work. I do a half day. I even have a problem with a half day. Okay. I can't make it easy. Things aren't meant to be easy for Katrina. Okay. No, it's no problem. I like using my gifts. I do. That's fun for me. Anyhow, what does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? MB need to know for the year in terms of finances, in terms of her life, and also, yeah, you shuffle these. What does Cancer need to know? You are making a move, or you have made a move. And if you don't make a move and you're Cancer, that's okay. There's going to be some kind of change in the house that you already are at, or your apartment. But it's for the good. I want you to be careful with any kind of money that comes in, any kind of opportunity. Don't be like, oh, wow, I'm set now. No, save. Invest smartly and mostly save, okay? because there's going to come lots of rainy days where there's going to be none left. And you need the money for the rent, you need the money for the mortgage, you need the money for food, okay, and the bills. So if there's a big installment of money, inheritance, or just, stocks or whatever that you get gifted with, make sure that you do the right thing by investing it, putting it away so that you have it for the rainy day. I'm not trying to rhyme this time. What does Cancer need to know? Does Cancer need to know? Uh-oh. Whenever they drop, it's so important. Ugh. Okay, yes, this is so true. There's been a disruption. Okay, and I feel like the disruption has not only been, so you could see that, not only been in your emotional life, financial life, job situation, it's also been health, okay? When you don't have your health, you don't have anything, okay? So Spirit wants you to know you have to build up your health. Your health is number one. So if the move that you made or you're making leads you to better health because there's more stability, then they're happy with that. Then your health will slowly improve. But if the move is even more stressful than the location you were at before, then they're not so happy with it. But what they're saying is there's been so much disruption in your energy. Okay. But clearly there's been a spiritual union. And the spiritual union is usually with somebody, first of all, God, and then also somebody who's passed on that has become your spirit guide. Okay? And you feel them. You talk to them. I don't even have to tell you. You feel them and you talk to them and communicate with them. Ask them for help. Ask them to protect you. Ask them to show you a sign of what to do next. But they like that you talk to them. They love it. It's okay even if you're talking out loud. All right? It doesn't have to be a prayer. It could just be, hey, how you doing? Well, this is what I'm doing, and I still miss you. I keep on hearing that. I still miss you every day. I still cry for you every day. They're not mad about it, but they don't want you to be sad. They're glad that you have a spiritual union. Sorry. I have a feeling if my hair didn't look so bad, I would rip this off. Okay. What else for Cancer? What do they need to know? What else for Cancer? Oh, throat chakra. Okay, so the throat chakra is coming up, which means this area here, and which also means color blue. It has everything to do with communication, but it could actually be, do you have a sore throat? Are you going through a virus? Do you have a cold? All right, you got to nip it in the bud. You got to get your throat chakra. Are you not saying what's on your mind because you don't want to disturb somebody? You don't want to upset somebody. So they want you to express yourself more. They want you to say the words of love or say the words of even complaint. If you have to complain about something, you're holding back, that can manifest into a cold or a cough or a throat infection. Okay, so metaphysically speaking, Cancer, MB, let it out. Maybe you feel like you don't want to upset somebody, so you write it out on your paper in your book, or just express yourself. Even with kind words, express yourself. Let your opinion be known. and communicate. This is the ruler of communication. Wear more color blue, all right? You might be wearing black a lot. Black shuts down the chakras, okay? Wear more blue if you can. If you have a blue scarf, put the blue scarf around you, around your throat. If you have a blue towel, heat it up in the microwave, put it over your throat, okay? It's helpful. Have some more honey and lemon in your tea, or honey and lemon in your water, okay? Warm it up. Throat chakra is everything to do with communication of your feelings, okay? Okay, financial and married and material changes. Yes, this is what I was getting in my notes that I'll read it. After I do the cards, I'll read the notes. Okay, so financial and material changes. There has been a lot. Mostly it was a decrease. And now, since January, there was opportunity that you might have gotten because it was coming up as opportunity and money and like dollars that, you know, were awarded to you that would help you and your family. So this is the changes. But like I said earlier, make sure that you invest it the right way so that it's going to last you not just a year, not just a month, okay? So be careful with it that you have, everybody needs to have shelter. So you need to have the money for the mortgage or the rent. That's number one. Lights. You need to have the money for the utilities. Then food, okay? And then of course clothes. So it's like saying that, yeah, you might see like a big group of money and then say, hey, let me get this expensive couch. You have to make sure that you have, a couch is a good investment, especially if you don't have it. Because furniture is a need, definitely. So, but just make sure that you're being very organized with the money. Okay. And one more from this deck. Thank you. Oh, fertility. Okay, so if you're not in the fertility, you know, able to get pregnant and you're past that, it could mean fertility in terms of a new idea, a new job, a new opportunity that you're going to create, that you think of, and you're going to create it. Other than that, if you're of the age, or it might mean somebody in your family is going to give birth, or somebody is going to come to you that is your family, that is part of your fertility. So like kids, grandkids, sisters, brothers, like that. Okay. But I feel like when I touch it, I feel like it's more of an idea that you're going to create. Okay. And it's good for abundance. And spiritually, it's very good. Okay. One second. And I just have 2 cards, and then I'll read your notes. 2 cards for messages from heaven from your loved ones. This is for Cancer, MB. Okay. First one I got is birds are messengers we use to connect with you. So when you see a red bird, a blue bird, any kind of bird, know that that is your loved one that went to heaven and they still want to let you know, I'm here. Okay, I'm watching over you. Okay. The next one is, and the last card is, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. Okay, Cancer? You deserve it. And the symbol is a bear. Big old brown bear. They're trying to send you. That's why some good things have happened. It might have been extremely stressful the last couple of months, last year, last 2 years. They're even saying maybe 3. Health wise, for some reason, I sound like my throat is going. Health wise, so it's definitely in the throat area, chakra, blue chakra, like I showed you before. So listen to meditation music with the blue chakra, with the throat chakra. Just have it on in the background. You could just download it from YouTube. Just say meditation music, throat chakra. Jason Stevenson has it. A lot of them have it. Anyhow, they see you struggling. They don't want you to struggle. Especially somebody just said, Mommy, I don't want you to struggle. You don't deserve that. You worked hard your whole life. You don't deserve that. So this bear coming up, all right, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. And you do, MB. You definitely do. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to read the notes. And then I am out. Okay. Only 2 hours and 13 minutes. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. Anyhow. Cancer, the sign of Cancer. This could resonate with, or could resonate with anybody. My makeup is melting off because I'm so hot. Okay. Finances will improve. Those around you are obsessed with their finances. Okay, so somebody is kind of obsessed. When I was doing this writing, I was tapping into like somebody not really paying attention to you because they're kind of just like, I have to do the numbers. I have to add the numbers. I have to do this. I have to do that. And they're kind of like getting overwhelmed and obsessed with the finances. But I feel finances are getting better. Opportunities are coming. But just like I said, make sure that you plan it out. Write out from January to especially June. Like, be careful that you have the money for June, because they're saying the middle of the year. So that would be June, right? Anyhow, just make sure that you're planning out the rent, mortgage, utilities, okay, and food, right? And food is always expensive. Having a roof over your head is the most important thing. It's a red chakra. Red root chakra means I am safe. I could feed myself. I can have a roof over my head and my family's head. I could have food. I could have clothes. I could have shelter. Okay? Red root chakra is feeling safe. You can't feel safe if you don't have a home. So that's why be careful with the finances. So somebody that you're dealing with, maybe your significant other, maybe your family members, they're trying hard, but they're kind of being emotionally, they're not like listening to you, or you feel like you're not below them, but maybe a little bit like that. And so you kind of have to talk to them and say, like, we are a family and my feelings count too. And I'm trying hard too. And I went through the hard time just like you did. Okay. So somebody might not be satisfied or feeling connected with the other person. You feel like you should feel happy about their finances, but your relationship doesn't seem right. Are you feeling left out or burdened? Do you feel like you yourself is a burden? That's the feeling I was getting. Toxic family member. The spring, by Easter, you will see the light. Hang in there. You know, it is a rough winter. It will be a rough winter for you. But by Easter, you'll be like, okay, less pressure. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But just really be safe with the finances and with your other family members, that they're not, that they're being okay with the finances too. Like maybe you should handle it or both of you handle it. Just sounded like somebody knocked on the window, and that's really scary. Okay. Money to your family. Like some more money might come to your family, but save and make a budget. Manage your money for each month, especially save January, February, March, very important. And again, I said to June. So like write it out, have a booklet of everything that's coming out, everything that you need, and kind of put it away, right? Kick it old school. Okay. January, assistance came. Investments. Yeah, make sure that you're investing the money the right way and saving. So two things, investing and saving. Okay. March, you will benefit and others around you with a new opportunity or real estate. Okay. Yeah. So there was something like with you having like a feeling about like a spiritual feeling, spiritual, political, but feeling like nobody wants to hear it. So like you feeling shut off by somebody you love in your family, like they didn't want to hear your feelings. And that's not nice. That's not good. And so there'll be a time where you need to have a conversation with that person or persons, plural, and say, you know what? We're in this together, and this is what we have to do to survive, and this is what we have to do to have a easier life compared to the life that you had the last couple of years. That we can't go back to that ever. Okay? And I do see the opportunities and financial things coming in for Cancer. Just invest. Okay. And let me just end that with a positive card. Let me get an angel card. 1 second. Where's my angels? Angels say what? Let's do a Jesus card. Jesus always says, what about me? Sorry, Jesus. I try to talk about you a lot. Okay. This could be for everybody, the collective. Okay? What does Jesus want to tell us? What does Jesus want to tell us? Collective, everybody. Only 3 people here or 13 people here? I don't know. What does Jesus want to tell us to close it out? I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. So that kind of has something to do with MB and Cancer, you know, the sign of Cancer, Moonchild, because Jesus is saying, I will never leave you out on the cold. I will make sure to move things around in your favor. I will make sure that you're not out on the street, okay? That you have shelter and food and clothing and water. Okay, one more. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Thank you for coming. I hope I resonated with some people. Namaste.